Launching April 28th, 2005, Guild Wars 1 is known as the most iconic predecessor to one of the most influential MMOs available today, Guild Wars 2. But with the market literally being flooded by dozens on dozens of MMOs since then, is it worth revisiting Guild Wars 1 in 2022? What better way to answer that than to go in blind and give a first impressions on the early game? So let's see how well the game's doing this year, over a decade later. This is weird, I've never seen an MMO that does this. I guess for now, since I don't really know much about the game, I'll go with role-playing. This is my first time playing this game. I've never played Guild Wars 1. I'm still new to Guild Wars 2, so... Let's see, so we have Warrior, Ranger, Monk, Necromancer, Mesmer, and Elementalist. Guild Wars 2 doesn't have Monk, so... but it looks like a healing class. We'll skip that. Mesmer, I guess. Let's see what this looks like. These graphics actually aren't that bad. Like, well, I guess the game is from, like, what, 2008? Alright, never mind, I take that back. Alright, not that many options here. Like, they all look like one hairstyle that's just styled differently, if that makes sense. I don't know. Alright, I mean, the faces are interesting, at least, kind of. There's enough variety to the faces, at least. I look like a 1940s Daredevil. Let's see what this game's all about. What is this? The game hasn't downloaded it? Oh my god. Dude. That's weird. I've never played a game that downloads the entire game, like, after character creation. Usually before you can even get into the game. It has to download the entire thing. I should play Guild Wars 2 in the background while this downloads. Don't judge me. If you look back and go through all of my videos where I show gameplay or like me playing any game, they all say activate Windows. Alright, 7 hours later. Jeez. Oh, oops. Alright. Hello? Isn't there's usually like NPCs to meet you, right? Alright. Oh, there we go. I'm blind. It kind of reminds me of, like, it looks like Lord of the Rings Online. The game feels good, like it... Alright, I can't dodge. Is there no jump button? Wait a second. How do I get to... That noise was me pressing every key on my keyboard trying to jump. Oh, is that another player? Whoa, these are all players? Okay. I don't know why I thought this game would be dead. Like, this is pretty populated by a bunch of people just kind of standing around. I think these are players. Well, that's cool. I'm glad it's, like, still populated. That was a pretty big question, considering Guild Wars 2 is so successful nowadays. I just didn't know if, like, this game even had a giant following or anything, which I heard there's still a lot of players on it, but I didn't expect them just to be hanging around. Literally just standing here. Oh, whoa, this is like... That is interesting. That's cool. I'm solely gonna move with this now. Alright, cool. Let's see how combat goes. Wait, I don't have any spells. Guess I just right click. Hi, I don't have any spells. What? Okay, that hit fucking hard. They're like, oh my god. Okay. His family was just like, oh my god, David. Yeah, I didn't kill all of them, but whoa! Okay, cool. I got 2 spells. Energy loss. Alright, let's go test these out. I'm liking this. Hot take, I think it's better than Guild Wars 2. Half the people just like clicked off this video. I'm just kidding. Look at those moves. Alright, so it's a little slower than Guild Wars 2, but you know, it's an older game. Combat does not feel bad. At all. I am a stickler about combat usually. Like I said, I mean, it's slow, but I am still a really low level, so who knows? It might be like one of those things where the higher level you are, that the combat's a little bit quicker. But if not, it's a break. It's a break from the spell fests that are World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy and Guild Wars 2 and all those other MMOs. Game's a little dated, but I don't think it looks bad for, you know, what it is, especially considering it came out in 2008. Is it a trash can? Cool, I have a trash can in my backpack. Just full on. I love how this is like a medieval game or whatever, and then I just have a typical office trash can in my backpack. I love how the hand is just like, it kind of doesn't really want to touch whatever you're hovering over. It's like, ooh, staff. Kind of bummed there's no jump button that I know of. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna like get to max level and then I'm just gonna randomly jump by accident. And I sure could go for an ale. Okay. Alright, small talk. How do I get in there? No, no man, come on. Becoming a nun? I don't even think I could be it. Alright. I guess I didn't have to talk to him. He just does that all day long, just small talks every player that accidentally talks to him. That is a jacked wolf. Oh my god. Look how small its head is. Dude, this thing is huge. I can't. Okay. This is the slowest fight. This is the slowest fight I've ever been in. Oh my god, that fight was slower than the download time. I feel like the Skybox is like, I don't know, it feels a lot more alive than Guild Wars 2. Like Guild Wars 2 kind of just feels static with its Skybox. It looks really good. Alright, oh, so there's like fast travel. You know, I do really actually like these armors though. Like I feel like everyone in Guild Wars 2 looks like a Christmas ornament. Everyone's like glowing and shit. These are just a lot quieter. Okay, alright, well, maybe not as quiet, but they're not as bright. Yeah, the game definitely moves like a lot quicker once you have some more spells unlocked. And I only have 4, so imagine when I have this whole thing filled out. I'm so happy that this is like a full skill bar. Like, it's not... They get it. They get it. Some MMOs, there's... My hot take is that there's no point of an MMO to not have a full skill bar. You know, I'm sorry, Elder Scrolls fans, and if there's even any, but New World fans, it just doesn't make sense. Give me a full skill bar. Let's explore the city a little bit. I haven't done that yet. See just how deep this thing goes. Asalon City. Asalon. You stupid. The city. Yeah, there's a whole lot of people just standing around. This right here is a very Guild Wars 2 outfit. If like you had the settings all the way down. Maybe it's just me, but the game does feel like very empty, and that's not even like including players. I'm just talking about like it feels very open. Open with not a lot going on, but I've only been in the start area, so maybe it changes later on. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, there's not much to explore here. It looks cool. I love the design. I feel like I'm doing something wrong by like moving. Like there's probably a reason why these people aren't moving and they just see me walking by. But like, dude, what do you do? Stop. Stop. Stop moving. Okay, this guy looks important. And I'm not just saying that because he's standing in an open field all by himself and he has cool armor on. Oh my god, I tried to jump. No, don't attack. So space is also like a go attack that target, but what the hell? Alright. This... weird... There's a lot of weird dancing going on. It's kind of awkward. It's like we're just quietly fighting each other. It's weird. This area is like... I don't know, it feels a lot more... like, it feels more busy. I feel like those areas that I was in before just didn't feel busy. That's probably what the problem was. Whoa, okay. Alright, no, you guys need to chill. Come on. One at a time. One at a time. How am I not taking damage? What? This game is weird. Okay. Hello? Alright, I just disconnect? What was that? What is this? Is my internet going off? Are we done? Are we cool? Okay, I guess not. God damn, lady. I don't know why we're doing this. You know what? I'm just gonna... I can't even move. What? Time until resurrection? I'm not dead. Oh. I am dead. Alright. Well, Guild Wars 1. What a throwback. This game's pretty cool. I like it. It's like it's dated, you can tell, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's not really why most people play MMOs. Like, there's still people who play EverQuest, the very first one. There's still people who play Anarchy Online. I still play Anarchy Online. It's not, the graphics never really are what the game is about, but so far it feels good. I haven't gotten much into the story, but I mean, what I played so far, it's fun. It's fun. So, I mean, of course there's other games out there. Of course there's Guild Wars 2, but I feel like if you need a break from Guild Wars 2 or World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy Online, all those different MMOs, there's a million MMOs that you could try. But if you want to play a throwback, I think I recommend Guild Wars 1. Probably gonna level up some more, see what's really going on. Might do a full review in the future after I get next level and everything. But in the meantime, why not? It's 20 bucks. The game doesn't go on sale, by the way, but 20 bucks. What can you say?